shooting tips. You guys don't want to miss this, so tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those are rare and hard to find.
You know, I like his game because he can face up, play with his back to the basket, and he's equally comfortable scoring in either position. I like that about his game.
How's his feet work?
Feet work is perpetuous excellence at its finest.
How's his footwork?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
That about does it. Kevin Harlan standing by. Kevin, take it away.
Can you play off one foot?
Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you...
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Batum. Now the feed to Kaminsky. Banked in off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Covington kicks to Embiid. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Zeller against Noel. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. .137 left in the first quarter of the game. 3 on the clock. There's Lynn with the 3.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
And there's Kendall Marshall on the assist from Roten.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
Roten sets the screen for Marshall. The pass to Roten. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 12. Lynn kicks to Zeller. The 10-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Chen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. 76ers lead by 11. And we'll be back with you right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
Hornets trail by 11. Chen in at shooting guard. Jefferson is out there with Spencer Hawes. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Walker. Mitchell dishes to Okafor. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Okafor's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Walker the pass to Chen. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Philadelphia with the ball. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Landry. The shot no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Walker goes in, and the lead is down inside single digits. Walker's got his first basket. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Passes to Wolf. Puts it up from 12, and he connects with the jumper. And the 76ers lead by 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The 76ers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Jones checked in for Spencer Hawes. Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Walker, screen by Jefferson. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. That's good.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Walker against Thompson. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Carl Landry. The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell passes to Thompson. Landry kicks to Thompson. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Hornets trail by 7. Shoots from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Landry gets the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. It's Jefferson, top of the key. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson, a screen on Thompson. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Jefferson.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Landry. Good work defensively by Jones.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Chen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Captain Clutch's got 8 points.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Okafor gets the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The shot's good from Chen.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Terrence Jones. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Captain Clutch. The 76ers. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead. They're up by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. We can't let everybody beat us. We just everybody got to help, and on the defense end, and getting the key and protect the paint.
Pick your poison. Can't let everybody beat you, Al. We appreciate it, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. First thing I want to see is their shooting percentage coming down. It's going to take more energy from us on D to make that happen. We gave them way too much room to operate in that half. We've had some outstanding post play in this game too. They're having no luck stopping us on the interior, and we can continue to torment them down there in the second half. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
And for Charlotte, Chen in at point guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seemed to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes, that made us pay. But we just kept out the ball inside, and, we outmatched them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Kemba Walker's game is all about desire, and you can see it. He wanted to win tonight. He ran the show so beautifully. He made big play after big play. His quickness and ball handling is probably top 5 in the league.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.